Well, afternoon, everybody. Brian Ranson here, your old friend from Family Ties Production, welcoming you to today's North Scott High School softball game. North Scott High School hosting its annual Lancer Invitational. First game for the Lancers in this Invitational is Ames, the Little Cyclones from Central Iowa. It will be the first of 4 games for the Lancers in this tournament. Real quickly, the starting lineups for the Lancers, who are 8-4 coming into today's tournament. Leading off for the Lancers will be Victoria Hawley at shortstop. Number 2 batter is Kayla Neighbor, the center fielder. Anna Buffelli will be playing at first base. She's number 3 in the lineup. Dana Suter, a senior for North Scott, will be playing over at third base. Hannah Lindeman is at second base. Stephanie Baldwin, the designated player. Kelsey Long will be doing the pitching and batting 7th. Lindsay Pulse will be in right field, and Tori McCoy will be doing the catching. And in the number 10 spot is Sydney Thomas over at left field. Steph Baldwin doing designating hitting for her. The starting pitcher for Ames, as the first pitch goes in for a strike, Victoria Hawley at bat, is Hunter Stolmeyer. Stolmeyer is a junior for the Little Cyclones. We'll pull up some stats on here momentarily, as here comes the pitch. Goes in there for a ball. 1-1. Ames defeated Durant Bennett in their first game 12-5. The game just played just before this one, as it's in there for another ball. 2-1 count. Again, Stolmeyer, the pitcher, and doing the catching is Madison Mickelson. Mickelson behind the plate, as the count is now 3-1, in there for another ball just outside, as Tor Hawley, one of 3 seniors on this North Scott Lancer team. And it's fouled out of the ballpark. We got a full count. The pitch, and it's hit right to the center field. Nice hit, and that's a single, the first hit of the ball game, leadoff single for Victoria Hawley. Comes to the plate now, Kayla Neighbor. Stolmeyer, prior to this game, that's in there for a ball. Hunter Stolmeyer, one of 2 junior pitchers, as we have a bunt attempt that went foul. Umpire calls time. Let's see what's going on. Like a little discussion there at the plate. Tor Hawley made it to third base, so it is a dead ball. And we have an even count. Again, Stolmeyer coming into this game with a record of 6-2, 1.78 ERA. He's pitched 55 innings for the Little Cyclones, as that time the bunt gets down, and Neighbor comes up with the sacrifice. 5-4, I believe, for the first out. and Anna Buffelli will come to the plate. Buffelli, just a freshman, we believe. We'll get her correct grade here in a moment, as goes in there for a strike. Holly, of course, four-year letter winner for the Lancers. And that's caught by the pitcher, the hopper. I don't think it was intended to go that way, but just the same. Holly over to third base as Buffelli is out 1-3. That's first pitcher to first baseman. In case you're wondering what the number code is, Buffelli is a sophomore, and we have Dana Suter, another multi-year letter winner for the Lancers. Ball goes in there for a strike. Holly over at third, as that's in there for strike two. Here comes the pitch, Stolmeyer. That's popped up, and the shortstop has it, and that's strike three. So one run and one hit rather, and no runs. North Scott 0, and Little Cyclones coming up to bat. Kelsey Long will be doing the pitching for the Lancers in the bottom half of the first inning, about to get underway. Ames starting lineup. Right now we have to the plate Kate Crow at shortstop. Batting behind her number 2 batter will be Kendra Todd. She will be playing at first base. Claire Rogers over in right field. Batting third, Madison Mickelson will be doing the catching for the Little Cyclones. Tierney Rogers is over at third base. Hannah Evans at second. Number 7 batter is Ellie Bryant. She is the designated player. Hannah Bonestrow, number 8 batter, and is over at left. And Rachel McDermott, Rachel Mortfit is in center fielder, and again Hunter Stolmeyer doing the pitching, and Bryant batting in her place. 1-2 count we are at right now. Kate Crow at the plate, Kelsey Long doing the pitching, as that is caught by the center fielder, Kayla Neighbor. The fly out to center for out number 1. Got a nice look at that, and we have one out. Kendra Todd, looks like she is maybe batting left. Going up against Long. In their first strike. Kelsey Long logging 12 innings so far, and a record of 1-1, 1 3/4 runs for the ERA. Just 4 strikeouts and 2 walks in her 12 innings of work. So getting quite a bit of help from the outfield. That is going to be caught, and it is. Nice job there by our left fielder, North Scott's left fielder, Sydney Thomas, for the second out. Claire Rogers Now comes up to bat for the Little Cyclones. Ames, of course, a longtime entrant into the Lancer Invitational. North Scott will reciprocate later this summer when they go to the Pinch Hitters Classic up at Ames, as Rogers fouls the pitch off. 1 strike. Nope, off the glove there, but that's going to go in there for a ball. 1-1. It's Torrey McCoy. No need to hurry for that one since nobody's on base. 2 out. Rogers set. Here comes Long with the pitch. That's got caught looking at a strike there. Let's see what Long comes up with now. It's gonna go foul once again, a grounder foul. Again, no real hurry to retrieve the ball there since nobody on base. 1-2 count. See if we can get a strikeout here. Nope, that's to the third baseman, and a perfect peg there to first. 3 up, 3 down. No score after 1. We'll be right back. Due up to bat in the top half of the second inning. North Scott to bat. Hannah Lindemann, Steph Baldwin, and Kelsey Long, the 5, 6, 7 batters in the Lancer order. Lindemann, the second baseman, takes a strike from Stolmeyer. Again, if you're just joining us, thank you for watching North Scott softball on iHigh as Lindemann gets tagged out on the ground out to first. Nice job there by Tierney take that back. Kendra Tott. Tagged out before she even got halfway to first. Baldwin, Stephanie Baldwin, the designated player, as they call him now. If you keep a scorebook, that will go down as DP, as Baldwin took strike 1 from Stolmeyer. And that's in there for a ball. Again, Family Ties Production bringing you a lot of the action this summer here of North Scott baseball and softball and all throughout the Mississippi Athletic Conference, as the pitch in there for a strike. 1-2 count. And that's fouled off, it looked like a little bit. So we'll continue. Baldwin will get to continue the at-bat. Strike 3, first strikeout of the game. Baldwin caught looking. It's 2 out. And Kelsey Long will come up to plate. Long, the pitcher for the Lancers in the contest here today, the first of 2 games for North Scott, as that is fouled out and into the stands. No play. Long gets set, and so will Stolmeyer. And that's wild. Goes above the catcher's glove, but Base is empty. No real hurry to get the ball. That's a hard hit, but it goes foul. So that's going to be a 1-2 count for Long. Long, a junior for the Lancers, one of, I believe, 6 pitchers for North Scott. It's quite a few for Dennis Johnson coach team. Usually he has only about half that, if that, as we have a 2-2 count. Stolmeyer for the Little Cyclones delivers, and that's foul back. Stolmeyer set, and that goes into the dirt, kind of rolled there toward Mickelson, as Stolmeyer is going to try again. Hit to short, and she's out. Just the throw just beat her, as Kendra Todd takes the throw from shortstop Kate Crow. 3 up, 3 down for the Lancers. Middle of the second. Ames will be coming to bat. We'll be right back. Okay, we're in the bottom half of the second inning. Madison Mickelson will be starting off the inning, number 4 batter in the Ames Little Cyclones lineup. Tierney Rogers and Hannah Evans, 5 and 6, to bat behind her, as Kelsey Long's first pitch is in there for a strike. This is one of those times you wish you had a table as that goes into the dirt, look like. From our vantage point anyway. Anyway, you had a table to stretch out and you could access all your stats easily. Pitch, and that's fouled off. Mickelson fouls it off. 1-2 count. Again, Long. Third, actually, in the Lancers pitching order in terms of innings pitched, as that's a nice hit to the left field for Mickelson. A leadoff single, as Sydney Thomas gets the ball back in. Tierney Rogers, let's see what she does. Looks like she's going to maybe do a bunt. Nope, it's foul back. Anyway, Mickelson's hit just now, her first hit for Little Cyclones, as the Ames coach gives instructions. Long, high pop, and the Mickelson's going to have to hold at first, as Dana Suter made a nice diving play there to catch the popped up bunt for the first out. Great heads up play there by Dana Suter. Of course, that's senior leadership for you. She's played all 5 of her seasons for North Scott on the varsity at one point or another during her first 3 years, and then The pitch in there for a strike. Hannah Evans to bat, but Dana Suter, you remember her sitting in the press box years ago when her older sister Brittany manned first base for the Lancers as we're going to be caught stealing. Oh, rundown, no, safe. Looked like Mickelson there was trying to take second. Tor Holly goes over to second. Take the throw from McCoy, but Mickelson went back. It looked like she was going to try to get into a rundown and coax an error from the Lancer defense as Evans fouls it back, 0-2. So Mickelson stays alive thanks to some alert base running. She's going to go that time, and the throw is way off. Give Mickelson a stolen base. And Evans took a ball, so we've got a 1-2 count. Hannah Evans. Mickelson dusts herself off. And Long will set. Here we go, no. Looked like it bounced off her glove, the ball did, and McCoy was able to keep control of it, so it's in there for a ball, 2-2. Mickelson holds at second. Long for Northcott delivers. Strike three. Her first strikeout of the game for Kelsey Long, the junior pitcher for Northcott. And Ellie Bryant, the designated player, will come to bat with a man on at second. I guess you can still call him men. So up and high for a ball. Long makes the delivery, and that's outside. 2-0 count. Here comes the delivery. That's in there for a strike. Kind of a slow hanger there, it looked like. Just kind of dropped in there. And Long will deliver. And that's a nice hit to the right field. Kind of bumped a little bit, and Mickelson is going to score on the RBI single by Ellie Bryant. Ames up 1-0. A single and an extra base. As the throw a little late, just kind of off the glove. You can't really call it. You can't call that an error. Lindsay Poles was there. She stopped it, but okay. I'll get that. Hannah Bonestrow to bat. 1-0 Ames. Bottom of the second inning. Up high, and the catcher, Tor McCoy, catches it behind the foul line, and that will end the inning. Ames scores 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 1-0 Ames. We'll be right back. Okay, we're ready to go here. Top half of the third inning. Lindsay Poles will be first to bat for the Lancers, number 8 batter in the lineup. She plays right field. Then Tori McCoy at the bottom of the order, number 9, and then it'll go back to Victoria Holly, the top of the order. First pitch in there from Hunter Stolmeyer is in their first strike. Stolmeyer, the delivery, swing and a miss, strike two. Pull set. And the delivery. And that's just a little bit low, it looked like. Low, maybe a little bit outside. So we got a ball. So 1-2 count on pulls. Stolmeyer with the delivery for Ames. Swing and a miss, strike three. So that's one down as the nice pitch there from Stolmeyer gets pulls to swing. Tor McCoy to bat. Hunter Stolmeyer has quite an impressive record here, 51 strikeouts on the season coming into the tournament as McCoy fouls pitch number one off. So 51 strikeouts in 8 games. That's about 6 a game, just over. So this is pretty nice little batter here, or pitcher here, as that goes in there for a ball. Remember, she has a record of 6-2 coming into the tournament. She did pitch an inning in the game before this against Durant Bennett, as that's to the shortstop and will be retired at first. So 6-3, shortstop the first. Tor McCoy is put out. Victoria Holly back to the top of the orders. She has the only hit for the Lancers. The leadoff hit to straightaway center, thereabouts. And that's going to be fouled out. Of course, a couple of us were just talking here between innings. So Lancer Bat's going to have to wake up. Northcott Bats only had 7 hits in a doubleheader earlier this week against Burlington, as that goes up high for a ball. 1-1 count. Anyway, 7 hits against Burlington. Don't get me wrong, they have some excellent pitching down at Burlington. Chandra McCampbell and Miranda Kramer for the Greyhounds are 2 of the state's elite. Holly took strike 2, Stolmeyer, and that's in the dirt. Of course, Burlington winning that doubleheader earlier this week. 11-0. You don't see that score very often for Northcott, on the losing end anyway. And then 8-2. Up high, and that's going to go out. Count will remain 2-2. Of course, keep in mind it was a full count before when Holly got her base hit. The main Achilles heel, we'll talk a little bit more about that later, for Northcott is the pitching. That's in there for a ball. Full count. Stolmeyer ready to deliver. That's hit foul. Looked like it was going to go skipped into the outfield or maybe scooped up. Grounder to third. Again, no hurry to get it in. Nobody on base. That's going to be up high. Should be caught by center fielder, and it is. Nice catch there by Rachel Mortfett. And we are through 2.5 innings. 1-0 Ames. We'll be right back. Okay, we're ready to go for the bottom half of the third inning. Ames up 1-0. 9-1-2 is the order here. Rachel Mortfett will be leading off for the Little Cyclones. And then we'll be back to the top of the order with Kate Crow and Kendra Tott batting 1-2 in the lineup. Hit to the outfield. So a leadoff single for Mortfett. To left. Third hit of the ball game for Ames. And we're back to the top of the order. Kate Crow. Crow flied out to center the last time. Sacrifice bunt, it looks like, and it's a little slow picking it up. Dana Suter was. She was the first one there, the third baseman, and a little slip up there on defense, and we have 2 on. So the infield single counted as a single. Mortfett moves up to second. 2 on, nobody out. Kendra Tott. Tott with 3 RBIs on the season coming into this tournament, and she is just under 300. 296 is her RBI, or batting average rather. And that time we have an out as Long got it to first. Looks like 1-3 maybe, but the bad thing is, for the Lancers, the base runners move up. 2 on, 1 out. Right fielder, Claire Rogers. Rogers with 4 RBI on the season. She bats .308. As the first pitch is in there for a ball. A nice swing, but Suter caught the line drive and then tagged out Mortfett. Mortfett had no chance to get back, so an unassisted double play. And one will be left stranded. So, after 3 complete innings, it's still 1-0 Ames. We'll be right back. Top half of the 4th inning now. It'll be Kayla Neighbor, Anna Buffelli, Dana Suter. 2, 3, 4. The first 3 batters up. Top half of the 4th, and Neighbor is going to foul that out. Better not hit my car there. It's parked over in the behind the first base bleachers thereabouts. Anybody that hits my car, I know you hit it, you parked there at your own risk, but you're still paying for it. Here comes pitch. That's the direction to hit. Nope, it isn't. Nope. Neighbor put on a burst of speed there, but shortstop got to it. Did Kate Crow. Got it to first, and that's 1 out. Anna Buffelli to bat. Buffelli averaging .548. Hopper to second once again. It's the same old refrain. 6-3 for out number 2. And now Dana Suter will come to bat. Suter on the season is .367. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Or Scott struggling so far here in the hitting department. Hitting's always been one of the strengths of the Lancers. That's in there for a ball. Hunter Stolmeyer's pitch. Stolmeyer with the delivery for Ames. That's fouled out. So that's just the same as strike 2. 1-2 count. Here comes the delivery. Stolmeyer is in there for a ball. 2-2 count. Right after this game, Central DeWitt and Waverly Shellrock will take to the field. Waverly Shellrock ranked 10th in Class 3A as the count is now full. The last pitch by Stolmeyer in there for a ball. But Central DeWitt, the Sabres, from 10 miles up the road, fouled back. So Suter having a decent at bat so far. Like I said, she's hung around Lancer Field here for past decade here, watching her older sister Brittany. And then a couple of her friends, and then she got her turn. There's a nice hit. No, oh, it skips past the right fielder, and Suter's going to have at least a double. She's going to go for 3. Give that a stand-up triple. That is exactly what North Scott needed right there. Thought the right fielder there was going to, Claire Rogers was going to catch it, but it skipped right past her, and oh, here, I'll clarify that here. Well, second baseman, Hannah Lindemann, is going to try to get her home, tie the score up here as she takes ball 1. Guess somebody saying that we're going to call that a single and a 2-base error. It did look like it was close. There's the RBI right there. Nice job there by Hannah Lindemann. The hit to left field. RBI single. Tied up at 1. So maybe we'll see if Lancers can finally get to Hunter Stolmeyer. Steph Baldwin. Baldwin 357 on the year, so she's a good hitter too. Anyway, we were saying the what I had called a triple before looked like maybe it skimmed off the glove of Claire Rogers, the right fielder for Ames, so I'll just leave it up to you. Was it a triple or was it a single and a 2-base error? Just looked like, from my vantage point, it just couldn't quite get to it in time. So that's just how I saw it. Strike 2, so we have a 1-2 count. On Steph Baldwin, the designated player. See if she can move Lindemann around. Nope. Stolmeyer gets it, gets the out at first. So 1 run though on a pair of hits and 1 left. It's tied at 1 after 3.5. We'll be right back. Okay, we're ready to go here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Almost said top half, but it's the bottom half, in fact. Maddie Mickelson had a base hit the last time. Let's see what she had there. Didn't quite catch it. Maybe this is the first pitch here. But Mickelson 1 for 1 with a run scored. Out the single to the left. Takes strike 1, so it's 1-1. First pitch was in there for a ball earlier. It's Kelsey Long. Excuse me there. Delivers. That's going to be popped up and foul into the third base bleachers. Excuse me there. Lucky nobody was sitting there in the Lancer bleachers, but many times there have been people there. A lot of people. As Kelsey Long sets. Outfield ready. There's a hit to the, it's going to go foul. Sydney Thomas throws it in. Outfield left to right, Sydney Thomas, Kayla Neighbor, and Lindsay Poles. Infield, first to third. Anna Buffelli, Hannah Lindemann, Tor Holly, and Dana Suter. Again, the battery, Kelsey Long doing the pitching and catching Tor McCoy as Mickelson fouls another off. 1-2 count it remains. That one goes into the first place bleachers. Of course, those bleachers also have been full. So once again, I say Blaze. It's a base. This one is going to be caught by the second baseman, Hannah Lindemann. Nice job there. Has to go to shallow center to get it, but she did. And that's out number 1. Finally called for the ball, as looked like she had a little help there from Neighbor and Holly. Kearney Rogers. She popped up last time to third on the bunt attempt. Rogers takes ball 1. Kind of an overcast day here. Kind of cool, maybe cool, mild. You could call it the weather today. Swing and a miss as it gets by McCoy, but no worries there. It's only strike 1. Only time you have to worry is if somebody's on base or if it's strike 3. Nope, that one skipped by her too, but that one was a ball. 2-1 count. on Rogers, Tierney Rogers, and no one goes in there for a strike, a delayed strike. So it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Tierney Rogers retired as Kelsey Long picks up strike out number 2. Hannah Evans will try to get something started now with 2 out. Nobody on. Hit the short, and Holly with the put out at first. That's strike out number 3. So nobody hits, nobody left on. Tied at 1 after 4 complete innings. We'll be right back. Okay, top of the 5th. Kelsey Long, the pitcher. She takes, I thought she took strike 1. Ames. Scott and Ames locked in a 1-1 battle. There is a hit to the outfield. That's going to be held for a single. There is, bring it right in. Right center there. So Kelsey Long with the leadoff single. Right fielder Lindsay Poles now to bat. She struck out last time. Bunted foul. Poole struck out last time. Let's see if she can, nope, hopped up to the third baseman there. So nice alert play there by Tierney Rogers. Long able to get back to first in time. So Tor McCoy will try to maybe bunt Long around. Strike 1. No, it's ball. Excuse me. Starting to cloud up here a little bit. It looks like could rain. There's the way to put down the bunt. And Long, oh, it gets away. Lancer's going to take the lead there on the errant throw. That's aggressive base running there for you. Kelsey Long scores as the throw to third, the pickoff throw there. Call that an error on the first baseman. And North Scott is taking the lead, 2-1.
I have no idea how big this town is.
To the center fielder, Rachel Martfit, and that will retire the side, but not after. North Scott gets a run on 1 hit, 1 error for the Little Cyclones of Ames. Nobody left. It's 2-1 North Scott. We'll be right back. I gotta go in.
We either have a baby raccoon or a child.
All right, North Scott leading 2-1 going in the bottom of the 5th. I gotta. As North Scott will takes the 2-1 lead in the top of the 5th there. Try to hold it here in the bottom of the 5th. Ellie Bryant leading off in the bottom of the fifth. Number 7 batter, Hannah Bonestrow and Rachel Mortvet to bat behind her in the 8 and 9 spots as Bryant takes strike 1 and a grounder to Lindemann at second, and that's out number 1. Just to review the scoring here real quick, Ames took a 1-0 lead in the bottom half of the second inning. Madison Mickelson scoring on the RBI single by Ellie Bryant. As Bonestrow fouls off the first pitch. Anyway, Northcott tied it up at 1 in the top of the fourth when Dana Suter tripled to right field, and Hannah Lindemann had the easy RBI with 2 out. And then in the top of the fifth, the inning just completed, Kelsey Long scored when she she singled, and then on the sacrifice bunt by Tor McCoy, induced the wild throw from first over to third base and easily scored as the first baseman for Ames threw it away. 1-2 count right now on Bonestrow, as that brings you up to date as Bonestrow strikes out. Third strikeout for Kelsey Long. Again, the sky's a little gray over in the west. Of course, we're looking toward the northeast. Field situated northeast to southwest, as Rachel Mortvet, number 9 batter, will foul it out behind the first base dugout. Mortvet singled the first time and then got picked off as part of a double play there. A nice heads-up double play by Dana Suter for Northcott. One count as the last pitch was a ball. Long delivers, and that hops in front of the plate and right to the backstop. So call that a ball. 2-1 count on Mortvet. Strike 2. So Long will deliver, and that's going to be hit to short. Tor Holly over to Anna Buffelli at first, and that's out number 3. We call that 6-3. 3 up, 3 down. Northcott doesn't mess around sometimes on defense. We played 5. It's 2-1 Northcott. We'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Top of the 6th inning here, 2-1 Northcott. Northcott's going to try to add an additional, actually going to add the first of insurance runs here, as we have Kayla Neighbor to bat. And that's going to skip out in the outfield there, kind of hops over the pitcher, Henner Stolmeyer. And that will be a leadoff single for Northcott. And Anna Buffelli will come to the plate. She has the team's only home run so far, but she's showing bunt. She gets it down, and that's going to be that. Looks like a 4-3 or 3-4 rather, sacrifice bunt. Second baseman, of course, covering first for the little Cyclones. As Buffelli picks up the sacrifice, Neighbor over to second. Dana Suter, off the glove, and that skips by the first baseman, and that's going to allow Galen Neighbor to score very easily. So an error on the first baseman on the throw. No RBI. North Scott does get the insurance run though. So like I said, it looked like it hit her glove, Hunter Stolmeyer's glove, the pitcher for Ames, and Ames pitcher's coach is out to see if she's okay. Maybe hit her hand or maybe hit her glove a little harder than you thought. Just to review the fielders for Ames. In the outfield, left to right, Hannah Boonstrow, Rachel Mortfett, and Claire Rogers. That's left to right. The infield, first to third, Kendra Todd, Hannah Evans, Kate Crow, and Terry Rogers. Hunter Stolmeyer doing the pitching, and that is fouled off there. Hannah Lindemann at the plate. Anyway, Hunter Stolmeyer doing the pitching for the Lowell Cyclones, and Madison Mickelson doing the catching. Lindemann. Oh, nope, that's pass ball, looked like. And Suter moves up to third base. Ames looking impressive in their first game. They defeated Durant Bennett 12-5, getting 7 runs in the top of the 5th inning. Bottom half. Well, they got 7 runs. In the 5th inning, including a grand slam home run from Kate Crow, I believe, to defeat the Wildcats. That's into the stands. It looked like there was close to being a play there. As Kendra Todd, the first baseman for Ames, over there, showing some nice hustle, trying to reach, but a little bit too high for her. Did a little hop there. She's having fun. As it's a 2-2 count on Lindemann. Other game of the day, Durant defeating Central DeWitt 9-2. After this game, it'll be Central DeWitt and Waverly Shell Rock, and then that'll be at 6 o'clock, and then 7:45, the wrap-up game of the day. The Lancers retake the field. North Scott will take on Waverly Shell Rock. Strike 3. Full count strike out for Hunter Stolmeyer. Her second, or no, take that back, her third. As Suter remains at third, and Steph Baldwin, swing and a miss. Steph Baldwin, the designated player. Did she go? Yes. Well, maybe she didn't go. It's just that it was a nice strike there that was called. So 0-2 count. Stolmeyer going to try to bear down here. No, gets by, and that's going to easily score the wild pitch. So Dana Suter has some luck there, scoring an additional insurance run for the Lancers, 4-1 North Scott, as she reached on the air, the bad throw to first by the pitcher Stolmeyer, and got to second, and then reached third on the oh wait, that's a strikeout, and she still reaches anyway as the third strike was dropped. Error on what? Oh, it was a hit pitch, excuse me. We're going to have a pinch runner. McKenna, yeah. Right, okay. It was a third strike, but she got hit in the back. I didn't see it. That's why I was kind of trying to guess what was going on there. McKenna Heim, the base runner. Anyway, Suter, just to reiterate, she's reached on the bad throw from the pitcher to first and got an extra base, and then reached third on the pass ball, and then scored on the wild pitch. So 4-1, second run in the inning, and that's going to be hopped up to the, oh no! The inning goes on. Wow, there was a dropped throw there, and that time we have an out at the plate as Mickelson takes the perfect throw there, trying to get Heim to score, and that's going to do it for the top half of the fifth. I'm sure Ames is glad to get out of that one. 4-1 North Scott, scoring 2 runs on 1 hit and 1 error. We'll be right back. Okay, 2 runs, 2 hits, 2 errors, and 1 left. So our count is a little off of the official scorekeeper. You heard Randy Denner, the North Scott public address announcer, give the totals. Ames in the bottom half of the 6th, they're going to have to get going with their offense here, otherwise this game's going to be over. This is going to be the last, as that's out, number 1. As it's starting to sprinkle here a little bit at Lancer Field. The leadoff first baseman, McKenna Tot. We're going to put the umbrella up here as it is starting to rain here a little bit. We hope that we can.
You're prying that one.
Yeah. It's strike 1 here. Strike 2 as Kendra Tot, the number 2 batter, second batter of the inning. Swing and a miss, strike 3. It's going to be up to Claire Rogers to keep Ames going here. They started off with 4 hits in this game, but in the last 3 innings have been held without a hit. So there's kind of a steady sprinkle here. This may be our only game today, as it's in the dirt there. Rogers is 0 for 2. Last time lined out to Suter into a double play. And that's fouled out way into the parking lot, and we thought we heard a car hit. With any luck, it was, you know, strike 2. So last chance here. And that's hit out, so she's still alive. That's fouled out of the ballpark. Just doing some quick tolling here, some quick math. Suter is going to be your Family Ties Production Player of the game. She scores 2 runs and had some great defensive catches as Tor Holly fires over to first baseman Anna Buffelli, and that is probably going to do it as the hour-and-a-half time limit has elapsed. Anyway, yep, that is it. So Dana Suter is going to be your, oh no, hold on. We are going to continue, or are we? Let's hold on. Okay, I guess there is still some time left. I thought I spoke a little soon before the end of the 6th inning there, where all 3 Little Cyclones were retired. 1, 2, 3, the 3rd inning in a row that's happened. Thanks to some nice pitching work by Kelsey Long and some good defense by the Lancer infield. We're in the top half of the 7th inning as Lindsay Poles is leading off. We have a 1-1 count as we have kind of a light rain here. So I do apologize for calling an end to the game here a little early, especially if you're a Little Cyclone fan and happening to be watching this game. 2-1 count as Hunter Stolmeyer, the pitcher, puts in strike 2. Pulls 0 for 2 on the day. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That is her 3rd strikeout for Stolmeyer. My error count is Tori McCoy will come to bat. And that's up high for ball 1. That's low, strike, no, it's ball 2, excuse me. Almost at strike 1. There's a hit, no, it's into the, right behind the first base dugout. So that's just the same as strike one. McCoy also 0 for 2 on the day. And she will be, no, looked like it was just foul, just to the left of the left field foul line. So we'll try again. Stolmeyer takes the ball from catcher Madison Mickelson. Strike three. 2 strikeouts in a row. And Victoria Hawley. She's 1 for 3 on the day. So far, the only Lancer to appear 4 times at the plate. A little outside there, ball 1. Strike 1. Nope, it's another ball. Fouled out. So the count goes to 2-2. Hunter Stolmeyer has 4 strikeouts on the day. That's in there for ball 3, so full count. How many times has this happened before for Tor Holly? At least the third. So we missed her last at-bat. Kind of happened lickety-split as we were trying to summarize all that had happened back in the 5th. Oh, it was off the glove. And Tor Holly is going to reach on the air as it was off of the third baseman's glove for Ames. Tierney Rogers picked it up a little late, and there was never a play at first. Kayla Neighbor will come to the plate. She, of course, remember, has a lot of muscle behind that little body of hers. Her father, of course, Glenn Neighbor, was coach for many years, baseball coach over at Pleasant Valley High. The ball skips by, and Tor Holly is going to just run right to third. So the wild pitch gives 2 extra bases, and Lancers will have a chance to score here as Neighbor has a 1-1 count on her right now. Hunter Stolmeyer. That's a nice hit to the outfield there, and that's an RBI single. An unearned run, but 2 hits on the day for Neighbor. Her first RBI. And to the plate now, Anna Buffelli. Still 2 out as Pauls McCoy, the first 2 batters in the inning, strike out back-to-back. But and a stolen base for Neighbor after strike 1 on Buffelli. Again, that aggressive base running, and Coach Denny Johnson out to adjust something, it looks like, on Buffelli's helmet. Stolmeyer will take strike 2. Or Buffelli will take strike 1, rather. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. Lancers were down 1-0, and then have scored the last 5 runs of the game. That's going to be popped out of play there, fouled out, right near the gate. So, it's so easy to foul balls out onto South First Street. There's a nice hit. And Kayla Neighbor's going to score very easily, as there was no chance. And Buffelli with the RBI single and 2 extra bases. And North Scott is starting to break this one open. Six to 1, your score now. Buffelli gets her first hit of the day and her first RBI. That's going to bring Dana Suter to the plate. Again, the Lancers using a lot of speed on the base paths. Kayla Neighbor scoring from second. And then just kind of a wide throw there as they were trying to get the ball in. The Ames defense. There's another big hit there, but that time it's going to be caught, and the inning is over. So, 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left. After 6.5, it's 6 to 1 North Scott. We'll be right back. Okay, well, we're looked like Kayla Neighbor, the Lancers center fielder, was limping as she was going to take the outfield in her center fielder spot. So she has come out of the game. We're leading off the bottom of the 7th inning with Maddie Mickelson in the bottom of the 7th. North Scott leading 6 to 1. But a couple defensive changes because of Neighbor's exit. Sydney Thomas has moved over to center field, and Casey Dennison is the new left fielder entering the game for the first time. We presume that she will be in Neighbor's spot if Ames can rally enough. 1-2 count as Kelsey Long's going to look to pick up a victory here. Skips right in front of the plate, so it's 2-2. The count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball 3, so we have a full count. Still sprinkling a little bit. It was sprinkling steadily here just a little bit ago. No lightning though. It's just kind of a nice late spring, early summer rain, and we have a leadoff walk. That is, we believe, her first walk given up. Miss Long, first base runner since the 3rd inning for Ames. when Rachel Mortvedt led off with a single. Hold this. Have a courtesy runner for the Little Cyclones. Dylan Glock. She's the courtesy runner in place of Maddie Mickelson. Strike one, we believe. 1-1 count. Once again, we did think that it was going to be over after 6 innings. There's a nice hit up the middle there. So a walk and followed up with a single to center. Of course, you can hear Casey Dennison over at left field saying the play's at home. Don't know if that's 5th hit of the game for the Little Cyclones. Rogers first. Base runners at first and second. Nobody out. Hannah Evans. See if she can get an RBI or 2 as strike 1. Hannah Evans will take strike 1 and chopped it foul. So it's strike 2. Again, Lancers maybe setting up for a play at home. Long set, delivers, and that's outside, ball 1. Nope, skips in front. It's ball 2. The count is caught up after long fire to strike and a foul off pitch. And it's a 3-2 count, a full count. Oh boy, here you go. Hannah Evans could draw a walk here, be the second walk of the inning. If she does, Long's going to have to bear down here. Here's the pitch. A nice hit. No, it's foul. Lined, grounded foul. Right behind the, to the left of the foul line along third base. So Evans still alive for the Little Cyclones. Popped, it's going to go to the right field, fly out as Pulse gets it in. Over from right. That's out number 1. Designated player now, Ellie Bryant. 1 for 2 on the day. Last time grounded to second. Or flew out to second, rather. There's a hit to the right. That's going to load the bases. 2 hits on the day for her. Skips right into outfield, and runners advance no further. But we do have ducks on the pond at each station. And Dennis Johnson, the veteran North Sky coach, is going to come out and talk things over here. Maybe set up a double play or something, who knows. Maybe even give a little extra encouragement to Kelsey Long. 6 hits on the day for Ames right now. Base hit will score maybe 2. On base, Brian at first, Rogers at second, and Glock at third. Dylan Glock, the courtesy runner, of course, and we have a fly out at to the shortstop. Tor Holly calling for the ball just in shallow center, and it will be up to Rachel Mortfeet to keep the hopes alive and strand everybody. Almost gets away, but Tor Holly, nice stop there. Strike 1, or ball 1 rather, excuse me. That was ball 1. It's raining a little harder now. So you just want this game to go over so we can bring you the full game here. Drops in front of the glove for ball 2. Mortfeld, the number 9 batter. She's 1 for 2 on the day. And called for strike 1. Let's see if Long can get a strikeout or a nice play in the infield. And Long, it's gonna skip by, and Long's just gonna have to hold it. A run does score, so Mortfeet RBI single. We'll call it a single. Maybe even though it did look like it was off of the glove of Kelsey Long. And now you have the top of the order, Kate Crow. Nope. Oh, it skips by her. And there's another run in, 6-3, as Hannah Lindemann is going to try to pick up the ball, but it was starting to get a little slippery maybe, or just had a little trouble picking it up. Maybe a little bit of both. Anyway, we'll call that an error on second base, as she should have really picked it up. Still an RBI. Kendra Tott, 8th batter in this inning for the Little Cyclones. Probably a little bit happy that they're at least going to have a shot to get back in this game. But then again, Kendra Todd, bags full. This is the winning run if she gets a home run. Oh, it's fouled. Oh, 2, and let's see if Long can end the game right here. No, it's to the fence. 2 runs are going to score. Oh, a nice hit there. A nice double there, 2-run RBI double. Oh boy. Two-run RBI double by Kendra Todd. And Claire Rogers, the right fielder, she is the only little Cyclone that has not reached base all day. I'll take that back. 1-3.